First grader at friend's school and a serious tomboy. I just finished washing my hands, I shook my head, and walked out of the door unshaken. Little did I know that Jody and I would meet again in 6th grade and become friends. As a girl in 1st grade, I was already used to being mistaken for a boy. With short blonde hair, boys' clothes, and a gender-neutral name, it was understandable. As a little tot, I had serious attitude. My parents say that it was because I was upset that my mom dressed me in pink dresses, and as soon as I could speak up for myself and could pick out my own clothes, I veered towards boys' clothes. One example of my feistiness occurred during my 6th birthday. My friend's mom had given me a huge set of special edition pink Legos. I've always loved Legos, but they were pink and way too girly for me. Although not usually a brat, I was offended and cried, "This is a stupid, stupid, stupid present." I went across the room in disgust. I have since apologized several times for this outburst and would definitely accept them today. I've always looked up to my brother Tyler, who is 7 years older than I am, to know it was cool, so I grew up as a sports-loving tomboy. Tyler is my main role model, so whatever clothes he wore, music he listened to, or sports he played, I followed suit. Naturally, I copied every sport he played, including soccer, basketball, lacrosse, squash, and golf. At the end of one soccer season, when my team was receiving our trophies, I was given a girl's trophy. I was so upset that the trophy had a girl with a ponytail on it that I demanded a boy's trophy instead. Even though I received funny looks, I had not yet found my feminine side. For the 1st grade, I was accepted into both Roland Park Country School and Friends School. After visiting both, I wanted to go to Friends because I could wear my own clothes and it is co-ed. I knew that jumpers were not for me, and the Friends playground was bigger, which made the decision a no-brainer. Also, a friend told me that the girls at RPCS played with Barbies and wore pink bows in their hair. That was the end of RPCS for me. I'm sure that if I chose Roland Park, my boy phase would not have lasted as long. Growing up as a tomboy physically separated me from other girls, but I paid no attention to it. I knew I was different than my girl peers, but the only thing I would worry about was who was on my kickball team during recess. While the girls in my grade wanted Barbies for Christmas, I wanted Legos. When they wanted limited 2 clothes, I wanted Quicksilver. I had my friends that I would sleepovers with on the weekdays, and played boys' houses with Nerf gun fights and fort building parties on the weekends. Only recently have I learned that some of those boys thought that I too was a boy. The many birthday parties where I was the only girl. Towards the end of 3rd grade, I began to find my girly side. I spent more time with my girlfriends on the swing set more than the soccer field. Even at the lunch table, I slowly moved from the boys' side to right in the middle of the girls. Everything about my life was becoming more feminine. I remember when I was shopping with my mom in 4th grade and she tried to go into the boys' department clothing store. I said, "Mom, you're going to have to deal with it. I don't shop in the boys' department anymore." I finally connected with my feminine side and began a new phase of my life. The quick transition from a short bob to long hair also affected those around me. My brother left for college after my 5th grade year, and I transferred to Roland Park. When he came back, I was a new girl, pink and green all over, as I had come into my own. Since my sharp turn towards femininity, I found a happy medium between tomboy and prep. I still love sports and listen to my brother's music, but I do tend to prefer the girls' clothing department store. Now that I am no longer mistaken for a boy, I have not forgotten my childhood. Even though my hair is longer and I wear girl clothes, I will never forget my roots as a sports-loving tomboy. I encourage everybody to accept themselves and their past, even if it makes them stand out. I used to be embarrassed by my tomboy childhood, but now I realize it was such a huge part of my life that it would be wrong to forget it. Thank you.